Guys, it's Freshy and today we have a massive update for the Marvel Rivals. A lot of updates about the game itself, some meta updates, so let's see what we have. First of all, Millrose just dropped that the Heroes menu is updated. As of today's patch, the Heroes menu has officially been updated. Hero portraits now reflect the costume you have equipped, where they used to exclusively show the default costume. This does not yet extend to battle avatars, Lord or otherwise, but it might happen in the future. So overall you can see the showcase from the Millrose again, how it looks like in a game, and I think that this one is just wonderful. It's the thing that a lot of people expected, and now you can flex, at least to yourself, with your amazing roster of different cool skins. And I must admit that these skins looks absolutely gorgeous. I like how the developers actually implemented it to the game. It looks pretty much similar to what we had previously, animations, but overall it looks just amazing. And so, well, I'm happy that developers listening and keep improving the game and get things better. And besides this, also, Millrose dropped that emote spray wheels is split now. As of today patch, each character's customized wheel has officially been split into separate emotes and spray wheels. When in-game, players still bring up the wheel by holding T, but then swap between emotes and spray with left mouse button and right mouse button. And again, this is super amazing drop. I really like the developers fixed this, and now you can use more emotes and more sprays on your favorite characters, which is absolutely amazing. So both of these updates are really cool, and I want to know what you think about these. Now next is a drop from the Rivals info, and here's a showcase of the in-game look at the first legendary Rocket Raccoon, Sunshine Raccoon skin selection, animation and lobby preview. So I must say that this selection is absolutely dope. I really like how it looks. It feels much cleaner than other skins. And overall the preview is just so gorgeous. I'm not sure if a lot of people will be happy to play with this skin, because it's, well, actually a funny spin on the Rocket Raccoon, and it's not really serious or badass skin, but it's kind of funny. I really like the water gun, water jetpack, and his flip-flops are also so adorable, as well as his hat. So in my point of view, this skin is so damn cool, but definitely not for everyone. And here's the showcase of the Rocket Raccoon new legendary nameplate, which is animated too, with a little dog floating around and something like sand, I would say. So the nameplate is absolutely dope. In my point of view, this one is one of the best and coolest designs in the game so far. It's uncropped, by the way, so you can see all the character without cropped parts with the nameplate itself. So overall it looks absolutely cool, and yeah, I like the design as well. And now let's see what we have for the gameplay. Now here's a showcase of the in-game look of the Rocket Raccoon, Sunshine Raccoon skin, and emotes and his abilities changes. So as you can see, his aura and his projectile that heals looks a little bit different, as well as his BRB. So in my point of view, that's really cool, and we have absolutely different model for the Ultimate 2. So yeah, this one is so damn good, and this is probably the first skin which had these different visuals. Even though it's not first legendary skin, I think that this one is absolutely cool, because, well, it has a lot of differences in the game, and it's so damn funny and amazing to see this. Because, well, it's obviously a really outstanding compared to the other skins for the Rocket Raccoon and other characters. So, in my opinion, it's just so peak. It's just so peak, and this skin is definitely worth the legendary skin price, because it actually have a lot of differences compared to the original legendary skins which we had, for example, for Mantis, for some other characters too, like for example for Wolverine. So I think that this one is just super dope. So if you play in Rocket Raccoon and you want to keep grinding on him, this is the best choice for you, in my point of view. Now next is a drop again from the Millrose, Squirrel Girl, Sunshine Squirrel, and this is my next drop. I'm gonna buy Rocket Raccoon and Squirrel Girl, most likely because I play both characters when play duelist or strategist. And here's what we know. Price 1600 units, rarity epic, and as usual full bundle. Inspiration original, by the way. So I think that this one is easily one of the best skins for Squirrel Girl so far. I really like these flowers on her tail, on her belt, and overall in the design, and also really big fan of her cappy with Doreen name tag. So it's really cool, and I also like these cute glasses on the squirrel on the tippy toe. It looks absolutely amazing. In my point of view, this is easily one of the best things we have. So, yep, it is what it is. And guys, tell me what you think beside this. And let's see what other drops we have. Now, here's the showcase of the new Squirrel Girl Beachwear skin gameplay. I must say that the gameplay looks pretty nice. Again, different squirrels for the animations a little bit. I really like this, and in my point of view, this skin is just so damn nice, because it also looks good from the behind in the game, because sometimes the skin could look like really good on a preview in the game, but when you actually buy it and see the character from behind, like for example, it was the case with Maroonkin Asgard Thor skin, when we get main fixed, and same was with the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness skin too, when we didn't have hands, which was on preview. So I'm really happy that this skin actually looks nice, and well, I'm gonna buy it today. Next is a showcase of the new Squirrel Girl Beachwear skin MVP animation, and again, this MVP is so amazing. I see that developers put in even more work into these now. And even though this is epic skin, I think that this one is shining so damn bright, and this one is so great. I really like the tippy toe giving Squirrel Girl this tasty ice cream or cocktail. I'm not really sure what it is, but overall it's so damn cool, and of course it had these strong summer vibes which we all desperately need. Now, next drop is from the Bogger, and he's showcasing the new tier list for the season 2. And here's what we have: Meta, Captain America, Groot, Loki, Human Torch, Luna, Invisible Woman, Namor, Hela, also Emma Frost and Psylocke. Yeah, agree with this one. Very strong. Jeff, Magneto, Star-Lord, Hulk, Winter Soldier, Hawkeye and Iron Fist. Decent, by the way, it's interesting. Decent is Adam Warlock. And also we have the Fiend, Venom, Spidey, Storm, Mr. Fantastic, also Mantis, Thor, Iron Man, Wolverine and Rocket Raccoon. And Can Get Well You from Punisher, Black Panther, also Magic, Widow, Moon Knight and Doctor Strange. And low tier, which is probably main this you're gonna lose, is Ultron for some reason, who is not really in the game yet, but I don't know why Bogger decided to drop him here. And also we have Scarlet Witch, Penny, Cloak and Dagger and Squirrel Girl. So I'm not really sure that I actually agree with all the statements from the Bogger, but overall it's pretty accurate, and I think that this is kind of corresponding for what's happening on the higher tiers of the game. On the lower tiers, I'm not really sure if there's any meta. Like, if you're playing really good with some characters, you will win anyway, right? So, yep, it is what it is, but as usual, share your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, next is a drop from the Marvel Rivals Alerts. 222 is the only team comp that has more than 50% win rate across all ranks in the Marvel Rivals. And, well, this is kind of proof that 222 works best in the games like Hero Shooters and in the Marvel Rivals specifically. It seems like it really has bigger advantage compared to the other team comps, so I believe that if you want to win, it's better to stick to this one, and your chances will be much higher, believe me. So if you play with your friends, or at least with one friend, be sure to drop one extra strategist and one extra vanguard, because the list is usually filled to the top. So yeah, I think that this is really good news, and you now know more about the statistic of the Marvel Rivals. Next is a drop from the Marvel Rivals Intel, and there's a new look on the upcoming Ultron Extron seasonal skin for Marvel Rivals Infinity Comics latest issue. And of course it's not that detailed like it will be in the game, but I think that this skin is dope. I definitely gonna spend a dime on this one if I will like the gameplay style of the Ultron, because I think that this one looks absolutely dope, and we already saw this one on the win screens, on loose screens of the Krakoa map, so definitely worth a dime. And well, dudes, so hyped for the Ultron. I want to play him as soon as possible, and I will definitely insta-lock him. So we'll see how it will go. Now, next is a new drop for the Daredevil. Concept art for the Marvel Rivals from the Jackson Kasparis. And oh dope, dude. This looks so good. I really like this design. Really like this design because it's not really the same classic design. It's a little bit a funny spin on the Daredevil classic design in comics or movies. And I really like these darkened parts, not red parts. And overall, these neon glowing sticks is also cool. And the helmet design is absolutely gorgeous too. So I think that this is design which might end up being in the game in the Marvel Rivals when Daredevil gonna be released, and in fact we already have a lot of different teasers, leaks and official drops from the Marvel Rivals devs that Daredevil gonna be in the game at some point. I think that this is what he might look like in the game, and well, this would be a really good choice because this art is definitely easily a 10 out of 10 because it looks so damn sweet. And well, tell me what you think. Now for the new patch notes. They're not that huge and I already covered biggest part of them, but let's see what are the fixes for the Marvel Rivals. So, all platforms, maps and modes, vanquished a glitch that would sometimes occur under raid circumstances where players who didn't provide the most healing in a match were mistakenly awarded the gifted healer badge. Heroes, Jeff's missing meal. We wiped out the glitch when in controller mode when Jeff the Landshark swallows 6 enemies with his ultimate ability. Only 5 outer icons showed up on the screen. Now our fantastic friend will see his 6-piece meal every time. And the next one is Bruce Banner's Space Out. We've smashed up a bug that left all 3 forms of Bruce Banner unable to bind the jump action to the spacebar. Now Banner can leap into action as intended. So it's really good, and all other updates already covered. So yeah, it is what it is. Not really big update, but still really decent one. So guys, that's all for me for this video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you are, be sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more amazing Marvel Rivals content. See you, my dudes. Hey Rivalers, sorry for interrupting, but only 1.7% of you subscribe to my channel. To support me and my channel, please subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks!
Here they are, McCrispy strips, long, tender, juicy chicken made for dipping, or rather, double dipping. But why stop there? Keep going. New McCrispy strips now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Breaking news into First Take this morning that our own Shams Charania broke earlier today on Get Up. For the first time in his 12-year career, Giannis Antetokounmpo is open-minded about his future, meaning taking his talents elsewhere. Welcome into First Take. I'm Molly Karam alongside Stephen A. Smith. Shams Charania here with us now. Shams, good morning. Thank you for the time. What more can you tell us about Giannis?
Molly, there's no firm decisions that Giannis Antetokounmpo has made, but like you just said, for the first time in his NBA career, he's exploring what the best fits look like outside of Milwaukee. So whether that's staying as a Buck, but potentially leaving elsewhere. And this Combine Week is essentially the summit of Giannis Antetokounmpo. All 30 NBA decision makers are here. Agents are in town. There's going to be some substantive conversations that are going to be taking place this week that could determine where he lands. Of course, tonight is lottery night. We'll see where Cooper Flag could end up. We'll see which team out of several of them in the lottery that are trying to be contenders, trying to compete, where they end up in the lottery. But around the league, everyone's eyes are all on Giannis Antetokounmpo. This is a 30-year-old player in the prime of his career. For him to be potentially available or even open-minded to thinking about leaving Milwaukee is a domino that this league is waiting on. All 29 other teams are waiting on this domino. And he has said repeatedly what he wants out of his career is to be in the best long-term sustained winning environment. And I'm told that's going to be at the forefront of everything he's going to be thinking about this offseason. He has a lot of equity in Milwaukee, though, Molly and Stephen A. As you guys know, he's played 12 years there, won a championship in 2021, Finals MVP, two-time MVP in the regular season. This is someone that's very accomplished in Milwaukee, homegrown there. But he said it on his brother's podcast last month. If I don't win another championship, essentially, he's not going to be able to sleep at home at night. And so that is something that he's going to be giving a lot of thought to. The entire NBA is waiting to see not only where he